Hey guys, it's Rebels 89 back again with another reaction video. This time reacting to Stan Cole talking about his thoughts of when Vince McMahon first created the XFL. Now the XFL was obviously an infamous flop the first time round, and everyone was really surprised when Vince brought it back, only for it to then be ruined by the pandemic. So I'm curious what else has to say about the first one at least. So without wasting any more time, let's get started.
Hey, Steve, what were your thoughts when Vince announced the XFL? Also, what did you think of the product at the time? What do you think looking back? Man, I asked Vince why he wanted to compete against the NFL. And he
Good
said,
question.
Man, Steve, I want to give people football the way that football should be given to them. He had a different vision of it, a different version of it. And many people have said, had not, they pulled the plug a year sooner than they were supposed to, maybe it would have made it.
Uh,
I don't know. I thought it was a real big gamble, a real big risk. It didn't
Definitely.
pan out, but had he got that extra year, who knows what would have happened? I was a big fan of it. I just, they didn't have quite the athletes that the NFL does, of course,
Yeah.
but the product was what it was. They tried to bring, football with a little bit more, a different spin to it, a little more titillation to it, with the cheerleaders and stuff like that. Hey, looking back, here's the thing I always give Vince McMahon credit for. He's got, you know, if he wants to try something, he ain't scared to try it. ICO
Definitely.
Pro, bodybuilding, the WBF, XFL, his
All
calling card
favorites.
is pro wrestling, sports entertainment. That's what he's the best at. That's what he's the king at. He's tried some of these other things and done so well at them. But goddamn, when it came to pro wrestling, sports entertainment, he knocked it out of the park and put everybody out of business. So, do you ever remember
He did.
watching XFL?
I vaguely remember that. I mean, I'm not a huge football fan anyway, but yes, I do. I do remember, but I couldn't tell you, how long it was on.
Yeah, so Austin was pretty honest there, which is always good. Austin sometimes, well, I'm not going to criticize, but sometimes he goes a bit too easy on WWE or Vince McMahon. But I think this was a really fair, honest opinion from him, which I respect. The XFL, as Austin said, he was being a bit polite, saying it was a risk or whatever, but trying to compete with the NFL was just incredibly reckless and a stupid decision because you're just never going to even get within light years of them if you're trying to start up a new football league. NFL is at the top. I mean, Vince, not quite to the same degree, but you can see the parallels even in wrestling since how many times have people tried to start up a new wrestling company to supposedly compete with WWE? And even when they're relatively successful, like AEW, no one will ever still consider them in this time period to be anywhere close to WWE. And that's not a knock on AEW at all, but just in terms of public perception, that's definitely the case, and that's obviously what happened with XFL. It'd be interesting to see what happens now with The Rock owning it. If he ever brings it back, it seems to never hear anything about it. But yeah, just a quick, interesting video for you there. Hope you enjoy. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click the notifications bell so you never miss an upload. I upload new videos every single day. This is Wrestling Rambles 89, signing off.